How did Roman assemblies, Comitia, work? Imagine a time when every eligible citizen had a say in the fate of their city-state. That's what Roman assemblies, called Comitia, were all about. These gatherings were the main way Romans participated directly in politics. Instead of electing representatives to make decisions, citizens voted on laws, chose officials, and decided on big issues face to face. There were three main types of these assemblies, each with its own way of organizing and functioning. The first was the Comitia Curiata, the oldest of the bunch. It was based on family clans called curiae. In early Rome, it had the power to pass laws and elect some magistrates. But over time, its role became mostly ceremonial, like confirming certain magistrates' authority or handling religious duties. Next was the Comitia Centuriata. This assembly was organized by military units called centuries. These units were based on wealth and military service. The wealthiest citizens had the most influence because they voted first. The Comitia Centuriata elected the highest magistrates like consuls and praetors, declared war, ratified treaties, and acted as a court for serious cases. Its voting system meant the rich often decided the outcome before the poorer citizens could vote. The third was the Comitia Tributa, which was organized by geographic tribes. These tribes were not based on family or wealth but on where people lived. Each tribe had one vote, and the majority within the tribe decided the vote. This assembly handled most laws and elected lower-ranking officials called quaestors and aediles. Its decisions were binding on all citizens. When a meeting was called, only adult male Roman citizens could participate. Women, slaves, and non-citizens could not join. Assemblies were not held all the time but were called by magistrates when needed. Before the meeting, notices were posted to inform citizens. On the day of the assembly, the presiding magistrate would check the gods' favor through religious signs called auspices. After prayers, the issue was presented. Only selected speakers could address the crowd, and ordinary citizens listened quietly. Voting was done by groups, not individuals. Citizens were divided into curiae, centuries, or tribes, depending on the assembly. Each group discussed internally and then cast a single vote based on the majority within that group. The outcome was decided by counting how many groups voted yes or no. This system meant that the wealthiest and most organized groups had more influence, especially in the Comitia Centuriata. These assemblies played a vital role in Roman governance. They elected officials, passed laws, and made decisions about war and peace. The Comitia Centuriata, with its military roots, linked citizenship to military service. The Comitia Tributa reflected the city's civil and territorial organization. Over time, the power shifted. The Comitia Curiata lost most of its influence, while the Comitia Tributa became the main legislative body for daily laws. The Comitia Centuriata kept its role in major military and political decisions. This system was designed to prevent any one person or group from gaining too much control. It balanced tradition with the needs of a growing republic. The religious rituals, the voting by groups, and the different assemblies all worked together to keep the Roman political system functioning smoothly. It was a way for citizens to have a voice, even if that voice was shaped by their wealth and social standing. In the eyes of an ancient Roman, the comitia were the heart of civic life. Participating was both a duty and a privilege. These gatherings helped keep Rome united and allowed the people to influence their government, all while respecting the traditions that made Rome strong.